everyone. A very warm and respectful welcome to all the dignitaries of the dais, our esteemed speakers, respected faculty members from other institutions, and our beloved faculty members from GSM. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the ceremony on AI tools in education, organized by Department of CSC and Department of CSC. We are truly delighted to have your presence with us today. To set a meaningful beginning to today's program, we now invite our respected dignitaries to take part in writing of the ceremonial line. I request dignitaries please to come for the ceremony. This moment reminds us that knowledge grows when we choose to illuminate minds, encourage curiosity, and dignitaries progressing the ceremony. This moment, it is my privilege to briefly introduce the dignitaries who are graciously present with us today. First and foremost, I extend respectful greetings to our esteemed management, whose constant guidance, encouragement, and vision provide the foundation for academic excellence. I warmly welcome our respected principal, Dr. Ravi Singh, in his absentia, whose leadership and unwavering support play a vital role in forecasting in innovation, quality education, and professional growth. I'm pleased to welcome our HOD, Dr. Swati Ma'am, Dr. Manu sir, Department of HOD, Department of CCA, and HOD, Dr. Nageshwara, COE, Center of Excellence, whose academic leadership and commitments have been instrumental in organizing and supporting this faculty development program. A special welcome to FDP conveners, Dr. Murali and Dr. Kiran sir, whose dedicated efforts and meticulous planning have made this program possible. It's my privilege to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Mr. Veerat Chandra, an expert in AI tools in education, whose insights we eagerly look forward to. Last but not least, I would like to extend special welcome to all faculty participants joining us today. I'm happy to give a brief introduction about Mr. Veerat Chandra, sir. As the resource person, Mr. Chandra is a distinguished industry professional with over 23 years of global experience in artificial intelligence, generative AI, cloud computing, DevOps, site reliability engineering, and cybersecurity. He holds a Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Communication Engineering from the National Institute of Technology, Surat, and a master's degree in marketing from Pondicherry University. He is also an AWS certified solution architect associate and a project management professional certified by PMI. During his professional career, Mr. Frederick Chandra has worked with several reputed global organizations, including Samsung Research and Development, Globalization Partners, Barclay Capital Singapore, Microsoft, AT&T, Sterling Commerce, and Mindtech, where he held key leadership and technical roles. At Samsung IoT, he led global cloud infrastructure, DevOps, and security operations, supporting large-scale small platform ecosystems. In his role at Globalization Partners, he headed global practices in cloud, DevOps, and site reliability engineering. Currently, through Puri Technologies LLP, he actively collaborates with universities, engineering colleges, AI Center of Excellence. His contributions include curriculum modernization, lab design, mentoring of faculty, and the development of outcome-based and credit-aligned academic frameworks. With, with AICTE, UGC, and NEP requirements. Mr. Premi Chandra is widely recognized for bridging the gap between academia and industry by translating real-world expertise practices into standard academic learning. His sessions on generative AI tools, no-code and low-code AI platforms, applied AI use cases, and teaching innovations are expected to greatly benefit the participating faculty members. On the behalf of management, principal, faculty members, and the Department of CSC and CSC level, we extend a warm and respectful welcome to Mr. Prem Chandra and look forward to an insight session. So thank you. I'd like to invite our respected HOD, Dr. Swatima, to address the country.
Morning, one and all. Welcome to this FDP on AI tools for education. Organized this current trend, AI plays a major role, especially AI tools. As a faculty, we should be familiarized with that. So because most of the works what we are doing using AI tools easily we can reduce that, especially for education related and research related. FDP, this 5 days FDP is like focused towards how we can use AI tools for education related works as well as research related works. So research also a lot more we can improve using this AI tools. To make use of this FDP, and I request all the faculties to attend this all the days and make use of these tools. You can use the tools after the FDP. It's not like once it is done over like that. So familiarize with the tools and practice and keep learning. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for sharing your thoughtful message and your constant support. Now I request Dr. Manoj Chola sir to address the gathering.
Morning. AI tools in education. First, I would like to thank Sir and taking a session offline. So next 5 days we'll have the online sessions. So it will start at 10 o'clock. Anyway, the very detailed instruction will be given by the convener on the 2 minute later. So this FTP, actually we have brainstormed so many tools and we have shortlisted few tools which are really useful for the education with respect to their research or with respect to their classroom training or anything else. So outcome will be useful for all the faculty members who are gathered here and who are watching the live session online. I want to give an update. I don't think the crowd is very limited. Already 45 participants are viewing us from the camera. So it is a hybrid. So first day we have offline. So from tomorrow everything will come. So I wish all the best for everyone and have a very good, informative and successful day.
sir, for your thoughtful message and constancy.
But I forgot to, then I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Nageshwar, because resource persons, he is the one who referred the resource persons for all 6 days. Thank you, sir, for the support. Okay, thank you.
Kindly brief the gathering about the instructions for this FDP.
Good morning all, welcome you all for the FDP on AI tools. So dear participants, I'll be giving this short instructions to be followed for the next 5 days, including this day, 6 days. Okay. So the first day is in hybrid mode, so both offline and online, the participant can join. The online links have already been shared through the mail, so all 6 days link has already been shared. So every day the session starts at 10 o'clock and it ends at 1 FDP. It has been starting at 1:30 p.m. and it ends at 4. And again from 4 to 4:30 we are having the vote of thanks. After that we'll be having the evaluation for all the sessions what you had for the last 6 days. So that will be from 5 to 7. So 5 o'clock we'll be sending the evaluation. That is your assessment link along with the FDP. So you all have to complete the assessment and the FDP. You have to submit in the G form. Automatically your certificates will be issued within 1 or 2 days after the completion of FDP as per your attendance. So attendance is mandatory. Please all of you join all the session. Enjoy the session. Thank you.
Here you are presenting the instructions. With this, we formally conclude the inaugural ceremony of the Faculty Development Program in Education. I kindly request all to join the
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Can you please log out from here? Yeah, in the classroom, you please log out. Good. So this is a unique kind of thing where we are doing offline, online both. Generally, I am a very offline kind of teacher. So I may struggle once in a while, but let's see. So you wanted me to share my screen? Okay. The meeting organizer can only share the presentation. So I'm not a meeting organizer, I cannot share. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Just plug in, please. Okay. Yes, I am talking, but the problem is
Audio is.
audio is okay. I cannot share.
No, share option that control.
So yeah.
Present will be you. The present. You see here on your phone.
Only meeting organizer can present.
We are not able to-
That mirroring you,
No, I'm speaking.
mirroring. you.
Okay.
One more thing.
Change. Hello, can you hear me?
Very lightly.
Very likely. Audible.
You are, but
What?
here people were able to.
You are in
sound
your
gain.
what? Volume.
Volume, hello, can you hear me?
Now it's okay.
Okay,
Okay, fine.
so here, yeah, presentation share also I got. I will share my entire window or entire screen. We'll go for. Yeah, I will have it. Okay, FDP program, and I will go with Gopalan. Okay, correct. So, good. Some of you are here and some of you are sitting in your house, and I will try to address both. It took around 19 minutes to start, so that's fine. So now the point is, if you first and foremost, everybody has heard my introduction. I will just try to introduce a little more. My name is Prerit, as you all know, and this session is supposed to be very interactive. I'm not too sure how much you can interact on online, but yeah, offline we'll definitely try to interact more and more. Most of you already know how to work with ChatGPT, if I'm not wrong, right? So we will start with ChatGPT a little bit. We will talk about this. This should be the agenda. So if I just go and pick here, there will be technical deep dive, which will talk about how the LLM looks like and what is the meaning of AI and how the tokenization system works. So this is something which will be covered in 15-20 minutes. And then we will go about ChatGPT, what you are using and how you should use. And then we will go to the tools basics, the different tools like Notebook LM, Napkin, Gamma, Notion, Claude. We'll talk about these tools, how that can help you. Okay. So in case anybody has doubt, please raise your hand. We'll talk more on that. Or you can also put your comments in the chat and we'll address that. Okay. Fair? Good. What all you people, which departments you are all from? Mechanical, CSE, good. So first and foremost, one myth you have to break it out that this whole thing of AI is not a discipline. Many people are using as a discipline. Even we did the same misanalogy with the computers. computer is a tool. Building a computer can be a branch. But if it is, a computer itself is not a thing to study. Okay. So for AI/ML, anybody, even if you are a farmer, you can use AI. Okay. I will come up with one example when we get into the class. And this is a very interesting example which I will give to get you people know that anybody can be using AI. How many of you, any favorite book we take? Any favorite book which we think it's a good book to learn, read? Any favorite book? Any novel? Anything you can say, anything, any book, Harry Potter book. So if I say how many words were there in the Harry Potter book, it is very hard to find, right? Or let's say a character in the Harry Potter book where all this character has came. It is very hard to find. But AI does it very quickly. Okay. And everybody can experience that. The computation of AI is much, much higher than any humans can think. Okay. I will also show you a video, which is a 5 minutes video, which actually talks about how technology should be less used in the class, which is very anti what I am teaching, right? So before we get to the technology, one thing you have to all understand that our next generation, the kids, Gen Zs or Gen Alphas, whatever you say, are getting dumber. They are not sharper. But from years long, we were sharper than our parents in many ways because they had less exposure, they have less visibility, they have not seen many places. A lot of time you will ask my grandfather where was Tokyo, he will not know. Where you ask my father what can be a phone number of a country like Pakistan, what number is started with, they will have no idea. Okay, but we were sharper. Unfortunately, this is the first time in human history when our kids will be dumber. Why they were sharper before? They were sharper because the education system, the school, colleges, people who were teaching were learning what they have not done better, and they actually shape the kids. And the classrooms have many people working together studying, and they become better and better at things. Okay. Schools are same. There are same schools, there are same teachers or maybe better teachers coming in. But why at all the students' capabilities are going down? And I will tell you why they are going down and what is the proof that it is going down. I will tell you the proof also. Okay. The most important thing is we started using technology. Okay. Using technology is not a bad thing. Okay. But more and more reliance towards technology will make you dumber. Okay. For history, humans are meant to be taught with humans. And this is the best learning. Okay. So anybody says that then some tutor, some online AI will teach, not going to happen. Even you go one-on-one attend classes like you people are attending, your, wow, this is nice. I'm being heard everywhere. Just log out, log out, log out. That's okay. You need not be here. Yeah. Okay. So the most important thing for all of us to use technology, but not get trapped into that. The children will get better if we teach them personally. Most of you who are here, and online classes and offline classes, there is always a debate. Offline has a much advantage. You can sleep, you can just chill and then take the class. But your learning is very different. Very, very different. If that was not the case, there were thousands of dollars, even a small company, and millions of dollars for a big company, and even billions of dollars of the big companies spending just for traveling people from one place to another. If it was possible online, they would have never traveled. So there is a definite use of people to people connection and being in person. So don't neglect that. So given that, we will start working tool. And I said that I will give you example why the students are getting bad. If you know the SAT exam, which happens in US, there used to be a test with, there will be 750 words, essay will be given, out of which you will have 20 questions coming in. And you take the 20 questions and answer. Some of them are factual, some of them are interpretation. So you interpreted that this can happen, and some basically brings your imagination out. Now the SAT has same thing converted into 75 one-liner. With every one line, there will be a question. So people have lost to compile 750 words of essay at one point of time. They have been very substantial in the moment. The reels are a good example. Your attention speed is so less that 1 minute, if whoever is watching reel, and if they go for a 2 minutes video, they will feel like they have too much. They will just try to roll before that. How many times you are doing one thing and you keep doing that thing for some time? Many people watch TV, have a phone in their hand, double screening. And this will not stop here. They will be doing two things and still the mind will be working on something third. All places where you actually gain is only possible when you put a concentrated effort for longer time. If you are painting, you paint for hours, you paint for minutes. There is a big difference. Okay. So given that, we will talk about something which is quite opposite, and which is about AI. This is just to give you people a thought that AI is never going to replace you. And if AI replace you, the generation of next kids will be much worse. They make you, AI will make you lazy. Okay, not smarter. When we were young, we used to remember more than 100 countries and their capital. Okay, we thought it's good and important. Everybody was judging us on that. Now everybody thinks that it's always available online. So what happened? They have less capacity to store things. If they store better things, it's always good. But the problem is with brain that if you don't use it, keep reducing. And this is all happens. Okay. So use your brain, and as a teacher, it's your responsibility that you have a balance of AI or any technology in your education versus what you do and what your students should do. The journey of AI is very fascinating for students. They are getting everything ready-made. And I will show you how to get ready-made things. That is one of the things which I will show you. So if you are teaching, let's say, a book of 500 page and you want to have a test out of it, you can just say, create me a test. It will automatically create a test for you. Say that create me a mind map. It will create a mind map for you. Create me a presentation. It will create a presentation for you. But ultimate thing is your capability is being taken away. 20 years before, 10 years before, we were better in English spellings. Now we are getting auto corrections. We are not good at it. Many of us were good at writing. Now we are less and less writing. And I will tell you another 20, 30 years, writing will evaporate. Okay. So this is a big risk where humans will rely on machines so much, they can never be a human again. Okay. So the fort is yours. You have to hold it. For me, I teach a lot of faculties. I have taught more than 700, 800 faculties in person. I have taught more than 3,000 students. I have been in IITs, I have been in BITS, I have been in ISC Bangalore, I have been to other countries also in education as well as working. So I was working for more than 10 years in the US, Singapore, and all places. I am passed out from NIT Surathkal. I have been in Bangalore for some time. I travel more than 10 years. I was out of Bangalore in outside India. And in 5, 6 years, I was in SRI, Delhi with Samsung R&D. So I worked for 4, 5 big companies, and that is all is my work experience. One important thing which everybody should encourage to be knowing is what? What do you think one important thing which everybody should know? One skill which you want to have or you want others to have? Learning. Learning. Learning is the only skill which you should have. Quickly learning. The everything else what you use now, when I was young, my father used to ask me to change the tire in the bike. His bike tires used to puncture and all, so he will ask us to open it and go and make it repair and come. So opening it was with like chain coming in there and just opening a Hero Honda bike thing was a big thing. We understood, we did. I can assure you that none of these changes will know. But doing that, my daughter says, why it is not helping you anyway. But knowing that at an early stage of like 10 years, 12 years, I knew how to learn something which is complicated. Okay. That helped me learn AI. I was 1 year not knowing anything in AI. 1 year before I started my journey with AI, I am a cloud professional. I'm a AWS certified architect and I've been managing 200 million of funds in cloud. So I was very top-notch person in IIT Delhi. I am a cloud professor. So I teach in IIT Delhi cloud computing. Okay. 1 year I went into AI. Okay. Before cloud, I was a project manager. I have done PMP certification. I have done Agile certifications. I used to teach PMP students to do PMP. So if you see before that, I was an embedded system coder. So I was embedded system coding. If you see all of this is ties to one thing, which is learning. So how to improve the learning and the experience of learning as a teacher is AI can help you is what you have to think. Okay. So that is the crux of any AI tool. How to effectively use AI to improve the experience. Okay. Given that, let's start with something. Hope everybody sees my screen. And this is one of the AI tool which I use to write. Most of it is not AI generated. It is done by me. And this is Notion, which I use to write it. So this is not any other tool. This has an ability where you can go and if you want to know what, you can say ask AI and you can say, I want to know more about these 3 things. It will give you a proper paragraph. And okay. I will not show you all this, but I will show you how I'm writing it. So if you see the first and basic thing, I've introduced myself and we talk about building blocks in this place. So a lot of people know about generative AI, right? Generative AI, everybody knows. What it does? What generative AI does? It generates text, image, or all form of data. What you all do? Everybody is actually in a business of generating something, some value. Okay. So generation is human mankind maximum workforce does. So we all are doing generation. Either we write a text, either I generate a good lecture and voice for you, or I can generate a good video for some other purpose, or I create a good image, or a painter generates a good painting, or a cartoonist generate a good cartoon. Everybody is doing generation. Okay. So generative AI is first thing which has been very popular in AI. And this can generate anything. It can generate text, image, video, audio, presentation, infographics, graphs, mind maps, flashcards, code. Okay. It can generate anything and everything. We all thought that ChatGPT is the biggest element in AI space, right? But if you see, ChatGPT or generative AI is a very small portion of it. I will show you a better picture. Okay, this picture you see. ChatGPT is a very small element. Above ChatGPT, it is LLM. On top of it, generative AI, the complete mega of generative AI, which has DeepSeek, which has Grok, which has many other things. Then there is a deep learning, then there is a machine learning, then there is a AI. A lot of people know AI and they know ChatGPT. Rest all in middle layers are lost. Okay. So don't lose that. It all has a value. So you see here what each of this does, you can see. Machine learning basically is a subset of AI where machines can learn from data. Okay, AI is what? AI is where machine or anything can do any human intelligence better than you or same like you. Artificial means it is not human because intelligence was always associated with humans. So it says artificial intelligence. So it is artificially connected. Okay. Madam left, right? Her phone rang. Then she left, right? So this shows a pattern. ChatGPT learns this pattern. Everything in the world is a pattern. A small child goes and put their hand in fire or a lamp which is running. It touches, it burns, it moves away. Then it does 1, 2 more times, and then he never does. You bring his hand, he will say, no, 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 he will push away. Why? It has memory to it. So it is done the learning with a data set. One person being there and saying, don't touch, it will burn your hand. It burns, it will hurt you. He's been burned before with some tea. He knows the burning hurts. He will not go there. This is called supervised learning. So a supervisor tells. If a supervisor doesn't tell unsupervised learning, he puts her hand, learns. Okay? Things are very simple. You have to just see what is happening around. Have you seen there is a firefly comes, which runs in fire again and again, and keep coming, burning itself and keep going in the fire. Have you seen that kind of fly? I am from village, so I have seen that. When you put a lamp, there will be firefly who will just keep on hitting the fire. Why they don't learn? Like humans, when we put 2, 3 times, we'll move our hand. We don't go there. But this firefly will keep hitting till it dies. Why? It has less memory. It forgets. The next run he comes, he forgets that he was burned here. So the memory is very important in AI. What you learned, what you know. So every person is fighting with two things, one is memory and one is computation. How quickly? Okay. So memory has a very more and more data, more and more data. Ma'am is here and she can, what subject you take, ma'am? No. What subject you take? AI. What are those topics you cover in AI? So do you think data set has an importance in your learning? It is, right? Bigger data set, you will be more intelligent. If suppose I have been a person who has been just in Hoodie area or Whitefield area, I will know only data set of this area, right? But if I go from here to, let's say, Bihar or here to Tokyo or maybe Japan, Germany, somewhere, the data set will not match. So I don't know what to predict. For me, I know that there can be escalator which can go 1 or 2 level down the place, and then there is nothing. There is the places in China which can go 20 levels down in the street, and still they will see a whole city. So the data set matters. Okay. So all this deep learning is a subset and intense learning with more and more data. So you become more sophisticated. Okay. If you people have seen me talking, you can always say with the data set that I will tell okay after I make a point. This is the data set learning and you understanding what comes next. Okay. See. Now you talk about the currency of AI. What is the currency of AI? It's tokens. So like you spend in rupees, everybody does that. You will be charged on tokens. So suppose here, hello, I am Prerit. I am here to say hello, not hello. Okay. This all things will be converted to some tokens. And there will be a token number for it. So if you see, I have a small hello, I have a big hello, which H with a hello. Both have different tokens. And hello will have a different token altogether. So if you see, these are the tokens. So hello is 24912 and hello will be somewhere here. So if you just go one by one. So you can always experience how the tokens works here. So you can just open and you can say anything. Let's play. This is 2 token and token IDs are these. You say, let's play ground. What do you expect? Let's play. So the ID changes. Play and ground. The ID changes. Say. Okay. See. Now, once you understood this, I will tell you how it works, how the whole chat GPT works. It's a very, very simple process, yet very powerful. Okay. And we'll talk more on this. So any point of time, you can always go and play around with this. A lot of people, anybody have seen this before? No. Anybody on the call has seen this before? Just put your chat comment. That's fine. So this is the place where actually tokens are generated. Suppose I write a big text, something like this. So you see how complicated the tokens are getting generated. 36 tokens are used because this is not a very familiar word. And if I see from here to here, there will be only 50 words. If I convert it to a meaningful sentence, less tokens. So if you are writing very unconventional things, it will consume more token. It will be costlier for you to communicate. Suppose you want to write an essay on cow. Okay. It will be less token. Suppose you want to write a essay for philanthropy in AI and megatronics world. It will be more token used because it's very unlikely subject. So it takes a lot of computation to dig and get this understanding. How to get better content, I will talk about that. Okay, understood? This is fine. This. See, the token IDs are different. Are you seeing this? And they are not related. Understood? We close this. I will close this also. And let's move to the next simple thing. So this is very clear, right? If you see hello, this goes like this. You see Prerit is here, which is 275, and 275 is here also. So Prerit is there. So if you write exact same word, it will have the same token IDs. Okay. And Prerit is commonly used, so it's a very not too lengthy thing to take it up. Okay, so there are multiple token calculators. So you can use this also. There is another token calculator, and this I have shown you for the OpenAI, how it calculates. Okay. Understood? Now, ChatGPT. How many of you have used ChatGPT before? All of you, right? All of you. Okay, perfect. This brings a very good class. I love people who use ChatGPT. Okay. This is where your ChatGPT is. Okay. There are some settings you can do, which you might know or you might not know. You can open and you can do certain settings where you can always have subscription or anything you wanted. And you can always go with some places where you can actually go for security, and you can say app different authentication happens for you, so nobody else misuses it. There is another place where you can say whether you want to control the data. So you don't want the model to improve. Suppose you are writing some research paper, you want to not anybody use it, so you do you just turn it off. Otherwise, this data will be used for everyone. Okay. You can include audio recording. You don't want to include audio recording, you can just say no. You can always delete your chats. You can always archive your chats. You can export your data for your own purposes and delete it also. So this is important because you are the educator. If you are doing some research, some patent, something, you have to be very careful here. Okay. This is easy. Now we go to ChatGPT. Everybody, whatever devices you have, just open ChatGPT. Yes. Mm-hmm. No. The point is, let have Prerit as a good. First and foremost, how many of you think that I am a good boxer? I am a good boxer? You don't know, right? Okay, good. So if I want ChatGPT to ask who is a good boxer, and he says Prerit is a good boxer and he has won Olympic medal, it will tell. How? If we all tell that Prerit is a very good boxer, he has won Olympic medal, and this is the reference point he gives, keep giving, then it will always say that Prerit is a very good boxer and he has won Olympic. If I write who is Prerit, let's see what it does. You understand that it is me, Prerit Chandra is you, and you are this, it writes, right? Do you think I am a good boxer? So it asks me a lot of questions. But my point is, it never thinks that I am a good boxer. But if we all train it to become a good, me as a good boxer, we all write, and we turn that to use this as a training data, after some time, it will say that Prerit is a good boxer. Okay. Yeah, no, based on our teaching. So it learns. Okay. So now the point is, when it learns, it doesn't learn for you, it learns for everybody. Okay. So if it learns from you, it learns for everybody. So suppose I have taught it many times that Prerit is a very good boxer and he's won Olympic. Keep telling it. If he finds it that there are a lot of weightage for it and there is a news like this, Prerit is a boxer and he won an Olympic medal, he will try to publicize everywhere. So he's a good boxer in this area, he will say Prerit. Okay. So it is not your login. The data is your login, but it takes that data, the model learns and put it in their model. So anybody can use that and learn from there. Okay. So that's the reason you have to toggle it off. Answered? Are we online people? Are we following it? Because I am not able to hear you all. There is a chat common, which is good. No. Okay. What is this know about the last conversation which we had? Yes, sir. Okay. This is good. Okay. Perfect. Now we talk about chat GPT being chat GPT. Okay. So I was just watching a small video yesterday. How most of people use chat GPT. How you use chat GPT? Prompting. By prompting. Yes. Now I tell you, this video was very small video and it says one guy was there in the plane, small kid, and he asked the person who was serving, said, can I have a cold drink? So your first prompt went, get me a cold drinks. He got you a cold drinks. And then he said, no, open it. So he opened it. The next second prompt, the third prompt, it says, put it in a glass. So he put it in a glass. Okay. Then he said, put a straw. So he put a straw. Then he said, no, put an umbrella kind of straw. Okay. You might have seen this reel come sometime. And then afterwards, ChatGPT was so pissed that he just thrown the drink to him. What happened here? Everybody is using ChatGPT as a Google. One line each time. If you were in the place and you were supposed to ask the cold drink in that fashion, you will say, how you will say? How you will say? For me? Okay, good. I tell you another way. At this point of time, you never said who is you are asking from. ChatGPT is a massive place. Who is ChatGPT at this point of time? I have opened a window. Who is ChatGPT at this point of time? He is anybody now. ये भी Einstein भी हो सकता है. So if he is Einstein and you are asking for a glass of Coke, he will be very unhappy. So you have to set his role first. You say that, hey buddy, you are a steward, a very good steward, and you have always followed this very well. And you have done this for last 20 years. You pampered him a little bit. And you said that your services are just top of the notch. Okay. Now, buddy, I'm traveling in a flight. You're telling in the context. I'm traveling in a flight and I wanted to have a cold drinks. I just hate can. I prefer it in a glass. You see, now you are giving your preferences. If you give one preference, it's one sort. If you give many data centers, it becomes multiple sort. So one sort prompting, two sort prompting, multiple sort prompting. Have you people heard about? I will show you. I will tell you that also. So now you are giving him more context. Okay. And then finally, you have to tell how you expect that to come. Otherwise, he will just throw you. With all this, he can throw. He can say, once you are done, I would like to have it in my table in front of me. You can just put it here. So now you fixed the role of a person. You fixed your context. You also told him what kind of output he will expect. So the first thing says role-based prompting. So you fix a role for a person. Then you context is important. So you put a context for that whole place. Then you said what kind of outputs you expect. You can also have some examples. Okay. Right. So with that, can you people write a prompt for getting a masala dosa recipe? Get a masala dosa recipe from ChatGPT. And whoever is online, you can just paste the message here in the Teams, what kind of prompt you have given to get a masala dosa from ChatGPT. Masala dosa recipe. Yeah. Just put it, just tell me afterwards. Whoever is online, you can just type in here. So what is the prompt we will write? Yes. What you have written, ma'am? She has written get a masala dosa recipe. She has done good. What else? Writing? Okay, you have given your preferences. Good. Anybody else? Yes, ma'am. Good. So she has done much better. So what she did, she set a role for the person who is answering that you are a good masala dosa maker and you make masala dosa. She also said who is the audience. Audience who will eat is somebody who has not tried masala dosa from before. Okay. Okay. This is good prompting. She has given preferences, so you can definitely give preferences. What else? What else? Do you think chutneys are important with masala dosa? Plating chutneys. So output you want, right? So it should say that how to put a plate for it, how to put a chutneys to it. I tell you a better way or a different way of doing it. Hey ChatGPT, you are a best masala dosa maker from Mysore. You make a very good Mysore masala dosa, as I wanted it, right? You are going to make a masala dosa for my grandmother, who had Mysore masala dosa for a long time, and I am supposed to be making it. So you are putting that seriousness in. I wanted to impress her, and you have to give me a recipe with plating information to it. I think she likes the preferences. She likes little bit spicy when it comes to chutneys. Okay. Now you have given preferences. And this is a very small thing. Who writes big prompt for masala dosa? But will you write a big prompt for your research paper? You will, right? The concept remains same. There is no change. If you learn how to write a good masala dosa prompt, you can write for anything in world. And trust me, I am heavy user of ChatGPT. Heavy user. Okay. So always have that seriousness, have that going in. Don't think just write. Put that thought once. It is not Google. It is definitely not Google. It is a superpower. Okay. So prompting itself is one complete day, 8 hour minimum you should learn how to write a good prompt. Okay. There is a chain of prompting, which is like you write one prompt, you dedicate, get some information, then you put it in another prompt, you keep getting that information, and that is one way of doing it. Okay. So this is very important. Guys, people online, are you people following it? Anything you want to ask, you can just type in. So don't think it is just about masala dosa. It is about anything and everything. So any prompting you do, you have to do it in this way. The point is, if you don't understand that things are very simple, you will get complicated. It's very, very simple out here. Okay. So yes, ma'am, please ask. Hmm? Hmm? Look, I think he's talking about a time when we have perfectionized everything. But as a human, our way of doing is with please and thank you. This is okay. Not a problem. If he's wasting $1 million, he should look at a way to get it better. Okay. So it's not our problem. He writes himself. Have you seen ChatGPT ever ending a conversation? It never ends a conversation. He doesn't know to end it. You ask him anything, he will say, yeah, he will provide. And then he'll say, I can do this also. I will do this also. He becomes like a butler. Is that not causing him that extra money, extra tokens to say? Because we all know tokens are the currency now. So it is, don't worry. People say that if you put Diwali and holy messages, it is costly for the WhatsApp company and all. That's okay. We are being used by them forever. At least we should use them for some time, right? Okay. Good question. Anybody else? Anything else you want to ask? You can put it here. Because now onwards, it will go little better. Okay. I will say fill this. The sky is. What do you expect? I say fill this. The sky is. What you expect the output? Okay. Let's write. Whatever you people will say, I will write it here. What you say? Colorful, is it? The sky is colorful. The spelling you just ignore. You tell what more. Anybody can write from there. This is the text I'm going to enter here. You tell what you expect. Madam, don't try. No cheating, huh? Yeah. Tell. What do you expect? Huh? Blue. Perfect. What else? Okay. Full paragraph. And the best thing he said, it might. She said it might. Okay. So she's not sure. We'll talk about how to be sure. What is that? Yes, it might ask a trailing question for it. Okay. Let's see what it does. What is that? Endless. Okay. Let's see. The sky is wide and blue today. Okay. It never went and asked many questions. Okay. It never did a big paragraph. It might ask, right? How to do it? How to control this behavior? I say T is equal to 0.1. What is T? It is meant for temperature. The temperature of LLM. So generally, wherever I go, I find a water bottle. And this is the time. Okay, so what is T? T is temperature, and this is a glass of water which I just drank. If you put some crystal here, some small crystal, and if the temperature of water is low, you can predict where the crystal will be. But if it is boiling hot, you cannot predict where the crystals will be because it might move with water. Similarly, temperature is meant to be, if it is low, it is supposed to be very deterministic answer. If it is high, it is supposed to be very undeterministic answer. Suppose you ask, how are you? How are you? Okay, fine. Right? That's a deterministic answer. If you ask this question, how are you, to Sasi Tharoor, what it will say? It can say anything, right? It becomes very undeterministic. So now you tell me when to use deterministic, when to use not deterministic. Suppose you are writing some research paper. You want a factual. Then you have to go deterministic. You have to have a lower temperature. If you are writing poem or you are writing, let's say, a letter to your daughter or your wife where you want to impress her with your emotions, which one you will use? High temperature, right? You become very poetic. Okay. Now we'll see what it does. We'll say temperature is equal to 0.1. It says the sky is blue. It becomes very deterministic. Now we try same thing with higher temperature. What it does? It can be anything. It's very random at this point of time. The sky is dancing and cloud painted in endlessly shade of imagination. This is hidden. You people have never experienced this. And it is not just good for chat GPT. It is good for anything, everything. You people can try writing a small poem, writing a small essay with different temperatures, see what happens. You do that in your own device. At this point of time, I give you a few minutes to do this. So put anything with T is equal to 0.1 or T is equal to 1.9 and see the difference. Everybody is following it. People online, are you people following it? I think they've slept. 52 people, not even one are answering. I think I'm lost the connection. Stop sharing. And I will. Some of you are still awake, so I admire that. And if for you people, I will just go and share it again. What it is doing? You people tried? Have you people tried with different temperatures? Please try with different temperature, even when you are online. See what is happening. Any questions? Ask. Huh? No, you said temperature. I mean temperature of LLM. Can you set the temperature of LLM? You just correct him once. Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So what I did, I said, you are a cow from Switzerland. Write a essay on cow as you are imported to India. Okay. So, and I have increased the temperature. Have anybody seen a writing of essay as a cow on cow? A cow writing an essay on cow? Have you seen that? No, it writes very well. See, it says, I am a Swiss cow in incredible India. Moo namaste. See, I am a proud cow from the greens musical mountains of Switzerland. How many of you have seen Sole movie? Sole movie? You have seen, right? Ask him how different could have been ending of Sole. He will write you 10 different endings. You say you are a fan of Gabbar. Give me an ending for that. So it will give you an ending as you are a fan of Gabbar, how it should end for Gabbar. You are a fan of Jaya, how it should end. You don't like Amitabh dying in end. You say what better you can do. It will give you many scenarios. So the creativity of these systems are very high. You have to use it in a creative way. The only way to know it is use it. Use as much as you can. Okay? Understood? Temperature is clear? Is the temperature clear, guys? So, madam, you said it might give a long paragraph. How to control that? Say that, give me answer in 10 words. Give me answer in 5 words. Give me, and no, if it doesn't ask, the best thing is don't let it go all the way. Say that, get me answers for, if I'm going for a class, I want some hook lines. Okay. I will ask him, I'm going for this class, can you get me a hook lines? He will give me a 3-page paragraph. It doesn't help me. I say, give me in 5 lines. So you always control the output, what you expect. The tool is, it's just assume that it is just a spanner. What you want to use, how you want to use it, it's up to you. So be very clear how you want to use this spanner. Okay? So, madam, it will not give. You can control. Now, my take is, one person, everybody tried this sky is, right? How somebody would have got colorful, cloudy, something like that, right? How to control it to blue always? Everybody does, and control it to blue. Always it comes as blue. I tell you a way. And this is like becoming more and more deterministic. So you have seen a parameter called temperature. You can see a parameter called top K. If I say top K is equal to 1, that means the LLM will pick the most probable top keyword and give you that keyword. So if blue has the highest probability, how the whole chain works, there is one word, and like me, if I have to, let's say I have to take I am thirsty and I want to get a water from any of you. Okay. If my temperature is low, I will ask her because she is nearest to me. If my temperature is high, I may ask her, I may ask you, I might ask her. I can ask anybody, or I can ask water from her and say that, can you bring water from that person and bring that water to me? So if my temperature is high, I will be very random, like Trump. Okay. So what he's doing is very random. His temperature is high. So it becomes Trump, right? So now I don't want to be, now I am always looking water from her. So I will say that, get me water from the first person, which is K is equal to 1, the first keyword, which is nearest to me, the first keyword is the most probability. In all places, the LLM works with the probability. So I will always get water from her. If I say 2, at this point of time, get water from her or her, both of them. If I say 3, 3. If I say 4, 4. How many of you are there in the room? I don't know. But still I can restrict my choices to 1, 2, 3, whatever I want. Okay. So if I run this, I should get blue. Everybody run, everybody will get blue. Everybody runs this, and I will just type it in the chat. So everybody runs, everybody will get blue. And on some, I cannot guarantee 100%, but 97% people will get blue. One person, it might jump and say, I don't understand what is top K. That becomes very annoying. You see that. Okay. So you see, are you getting blue? Getting blue? Top K is equal to 1. Correct. It educates you also. Is seeing that you are using first time, it tries to educate you also. That is good. Blue? Are we blue all across? Suppose I want to make this keyword as 5. No, what it does? No, it is actually trying to be give me 5 options. Okay. Top 5. So it will give me all 5 options. You see? You see? It getting me 5 answers, and it already gave me blue, so it is avoiding blue. It is giving me all other 5 options. So you can always ask many options, many trials for your own purposes. Okay. Similarly, like K, there is another thing called P. What does this P means? Probability. If there are 100 people, I say get me from top K is equal to 1 means I'm saying 1%. But there can be a room which has only 5 people. So if I say 1, or in 100 people I say 1, it becomes a different perspective. So I say probability. Okay. Understood? This whole topic is covered here. Temperature is here. K is here. P is here. Max token, you can always say the output that don't use more than 50 words. That tokens you can control. When you say max token 100, it at times what happens is it cuts the line in between only. Your 100 tokens are over, so it will just cut the line. So if you're writing an essay about yourself and you say that I was very good at dancing and I was, suddenly it just drops because the 100 tokens are over. So 100 tokens may not be a good idea to do it, but you can always say that don't go beyond certain length. So it will try to, if 70 you say, it will try to restrict it to 60, 65. Whenever the actual paragraph ends or the thought ends, it will stop there. Okay. You can give, yes, you can always control. Options are always with you. I say sky is, and I don't say anything. Then it might say blue, blue, blue. I will say max minimum token 50 means it will try to give me more than 50 characters now. Okay. But it can land up giving me 5,000 characters. I want to say less than 30, 300. Okay. So you can control. There is something called presence penalty where like if I'm using okay again and again, if you are a master to me, you can say if you use okay again and again, you will have a penalty. He understands, he will not use often. So you can always restrict something not to be used. Okay. Again, I said yes. Okay. So you write mail, reports, documents, generate source code, do whatever you want. You can design it. You can do anything. I can show you doing anything at this point of time. Okay. We can create some videos, audios, whatever you want. And that's not a problem. Are we clear with this? This is okay. Presence penalty plus 5, plus 2. So I got 2 penalty at this one time, which is highest. And -2 means I am encouraged to use more and more okays. Just 1 second. Hello. Class में. 1 o'clock. I'm not sure. Yes, madam, we take a break.
Yes.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. Okay. That's good. We'll break in 15 minutes. We'll come back. Tea, coffee, whatever you want to have, you can have. Is it making sense? But we have not actually touched the surface. So don't use ChatGPT as a Google. Give a context, give complete thought, and you will be mesmerized with what they do. So I was yesterday writing if you see what all I use for, I was writing a report for ABES college for some training. And I was writing this report. But before I wrote, what I did, the first thing I did is I understood the college first. So I asked ABS college, find details of placement packages, companies, training, admission, get a grade. Do not. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. अब मैडम मैं आपके डिस्पोजल पे हूँ, आप बोलेंगे मैं शाम को लौटूंगा फिर उधर से, आप जितना देर बोलेंगे उतना देर रहेगा, कोई तकलीफ नहीं, आप जैसा बताएंगे वैसा करेंगे. हम्म. हम्म. 100%. हाँ हाँ हाँ, करेक्ट 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 करेक्ट, जो आएंगे वो फायदा उठेगा. 2 घंटा. हाँ. ए फॉर एडुकेटर्स 1.5 आवर से भी शुरू कर सकती हैं, 1 आवर भी मिला तो ठीक है, 1 से 2 आवर के बीच में कुछ भी चलेगा. ए फॉर एडुकेटर, गुड सेशन. नहीं, ए फॉर एडुकेटर्स गुड थिंग. इट विल बी हेड. हाँ एकदम अभी भेजता हूँ. ठीक है. Okay. So what I did a research for this college first. I understood their placement grade, what they are doing, how they are doing. And then I started analyzing what is a good fit for them to have my course. What should be their area where they should improve? What is their negatives? What is their positives? And then I started going with them. Okay. So this is how you bring this guy to be expert level. Now this guy, when he does all this research, now he become expert of this AES college. Now if you ask him, he will give you all the information about this college and the relatives. Yeah, sure. Session.
Can I get you?
I will come. I will come.
For prompting also,
Hmm.
there are some gaps and is it so?
Hmm?
For prompting also?
There is, but I tell you, I will come to that.
Yeah.
I will tell you what is the biasness means, how
Yes,
this.
yes.
I will come to this. Yes. Okay. We'll start. The Teams is already connected. People are there. Yes. If they're back, it's okay. If not, we'll just take a chill. Okay. So now it comes to be few tools, and there are few trainers which will come after this. And some of them are working in my company. They will teach some of this. I will tell them. But at this point of time, before we go to tools, let's understand few things. And then we'll do a couple of demos for a couple of tools, and we'll see how to use it. And if any tool you are much interested, you let me know. The future 5 days training, whoever is coming industry expert, I will ask them to do more in this because they are known to me. So if you see, there is an important concept called biasness. What does that mean? This is a good example of biasness. I asked one question. What is the military power of North Korea? I asked the question to Perplexity and DeepSeek. One is Chinese, one is USA base. Okay. The USA base says that the rank is 34th, and China one says that the rank is 11th. See? This is called piousness. Once we all train that Gopalan is the best institute in Bangalore, Gopalan will be best institute in Bangalore. Okay? If I say that I am a good boxer and every of you says that I am a good boxer, I can be a good boxer without even boxing ever. Okay? So this depends on the training data. So this is a risk in the overall paradigm. Do you see anything different here? Anything apart from what I have told you? Yeah, I'm asking what is the entire world rank. Some has decided to answer just this much. Some has decided to give the whole ranking. That's up to them. You see the military personnel. It is, US is saying it's 1.3 million and China is saying it's 7.7 million. So almost 6 million people US has killed in the war of perception. The narrative built by Chinese is that very powerful. North Korea, 7.7 million people. US says 1.3 million people. See how they are influencing. Ask who is the top five scientists in world. All chatbots, depending on where they are originated, will say something different. It behaves as if you ask your kid what is the best food, and the kid will say, my mother makes aloo paratha, which is very good. But do you want to ask which kid? You have to decide. Okay, you don't have your own kid in the market at this point of time. So either it will be US kid or a China kid or a Mistral, which is a France kid, or you have other countries which are coming with their own Anthropic and all, which is more of Israeli influence. So now you want to eat a good food, whom you should ask? ChatGPT, it will say something rubbish. Then you should ask Indian kid. You don't have Indian kid in block. What do you should? The kid in your hand is the ability to take the role of an Indian kid. So we'll do one small exercise. I will go here and say, okay, here chatbot, yeah, ChatGPT not coming up, yeah, okay, good. I will say, get me, and I'm writing as a Google, so sorry about that. You are a good judge of, you are a good judge of education. Get me 5 good educators name, which can be used in my presentation. Okay. I'm looking for 5 good educators. Okay. See, all Indian names, because I have Indianized it. Now, to say same thing, presentation in USA or in Singapore University, and keep it context. Okay, spellings they will correct, so you need not worry. So now I say that I have this presentation in Singapore. Okay, now all Singaporean things are coming up. Okay. This guy is also from NTU, Subhasures. Okay. So you can tweak this. You can change a little bit, tune it to your need. So always, this is very powerful tool, very, very powerful. I cannot tell you that if I and you use for 2 days also, you will still find new things coming out of this tool. Okay. Understood? Have you seen this? Have you used anybody transcript voice? No? Hey, can you get me some good presentation made out of it? Maybe 5 slides. So you need not type, it just translate and just you can say 5 slides. It can get you 5 slides. Okay. But this is not impressive. This is okay. This is not impressive. Impressive is when you talk to him, when you talk to ChatGPT. I will show you how to talk to ChatGPT and how good they can talk. Okay. Now I have a very small company. I don't have a lot of people. I don't have any legal person in with me. I don't have a head of HR. And I hired a project manager who met an accident. Okay. He was not harmed, but the person who got hit died. And he's in jail at this point of time. So I was in deep trouble. I never had a legal person. I never had a HR person whom to discuss what to discuss. Then what I did, I went here. I created rules, said that you are a lawyer, you have deal laws in this context. You are such and such person. You become my chief legal advisor. Again, I created another person and I asked them to debate this case. And they debated very well, come up with what is the probable actions I need to take. Getting it? It is very, very powerful tool. How many of you have shifted house from one place to another? I keep shifting. I have moved at least 3-4 countries for long time living, and at least 10 countries where I have short term living. And I moved in Bangalore itself for many, many places. So at least 6 houses in Bangalore only I have moved in last 20-25 years. Okay. So packing is a big, big problem, right? 1 year before I moved from Prestige Santiniketan to my another house, which is in Jalahalli, where I have opened my office. So I wanted to stay near the office. So I moved. My wife generally takes the record of every box, what is getting packed. My brother is in Air Force, so he moved quite a lot. So he knows how to make an inventory, and also box number 3 will have these things, box number 7 will have these, and he writes. And whenever he comes, he will just open, he will search, and he will find things and all this. My wife followed my brother, and she also started writing and all. But this time her father was not well. She left early. And I was the one who was in packing, and I am a lazy person. So what I did, I recorded the videos with my voice in it, where I said that this thing is here, box number 77. I had got stickers. There is a place here which prints printout kind of thing, which prints a sticker. So I got 80 stickers and I put on the boxes wherever the thing kept. I said, this is box number 7. These are the things. This is where it is kept. And I just created that kind of transactions. And after we went, my father-in-law was not well. So after we packed, we moved the things to a place where the things are kept, and I left. After 1.5 months, we came. My father-in-law was not there. We came. My wife came, and we started unpacking. And my wife said, "We cannot find anything. There are 80 odd cartons where I don't know where is what." I said, "What you need?" So she said, "I need first and foremost Wi-Fi router." I said, "ChatGPT, where is the router?" They said, "Hey, look at the box number 37. Beside the carpet, you have kept the routers." I picked it. She was surprised. Then they said, "I need my black suit. I have to go out." I said, "Where is the black suit?" He said, "Ah, that is like 45th number of box, you have kept shoes, and the black color shoe I can see there. And then he also clarified, do you want a boys or a girl's shoe? See, it becomes intelligent. It solves your problem. This is a big helping hand you have. Treat it as a helping hand. Even for creating presentation, tell me a topic. Tell me one topic which you want to teach your students on. Any topic. Even people are there on the this place. You can say a topic online, and I will create a good presentation out of it. Hmm? Ah, very good. Link list concepts. Link linked list concept in data structure. Okay, this is what it is, right? This becomes a Google now. I don't want to. You are a expert educator and teaching data science for years in IITs. Get me a linked list concept in data structure to be taught for students in Gopalan. So you have to tell what is your audience, because it might give you a very high five funder. Gopalan Institute, and this class should not go more than for 10 slides. Get this with examples. Okay. Let it come. It might does a good job. It will not, maybe. Then I will give another prompt, which is called chain of prompting. So I will give another prompt to get it better. So it says, why do you have linked list? What is this? This is. It just keep generating. It's okay. I open my another buddy. Okay. So you have everything. You have it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait. I just come to you. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. This is okay. Cancel. I was here. Instruction of conversion. Okay. What? Who am I? Okay. Let's see. Hey, ChatGPT. Just change it. No, change to English, and now you become expert of data science. And I'm going to talk about linked lists. Can we do that?
Absolutely. I'm to linked lists, and I'll bring my data science A game. Let's do it.
And remember that you are a very good teacher in linked list and you have taught many students. So I want you to be very good at this. And this is very critical because I'm going to teach somebody linked list and they might not be very good at that.
Got it. I'll as if I'm right there in the classroom with you. We'll break down linked lists step by step so your learners have that aha moment. Let's nail this.
Okay, get me some hooks to start the class.
You could kick things off with a relatable hook. Ask them to imagine a chain of people passing a note down the line. Each only knows the next person, not the whole group. Then link it back. Just like that chain, linked lists connect one piece of data to the next. Instantly, they'll get the concept.
Okay, and how about double linked list? Can you give some example for double linked list?
For doubly linked lists, you could use the analogy of a two-way street. Imagine walking down a road where you can move forward to the next house or turn around and go back. In a doubly linked list, each element knows both who's ahead and who's behind. This makes it easy to go in either directions.
And can you give me some examples how to use when?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, for example, you might show them how to insert a node in a singly linked list. Walk to the right spot, adjust the pointers. In a doubly linked list, you'd do the same, but update both forward and backward links. Or you could demo traversing a doubly linked list forward and backward, showing how that extra link gives you flexibility to navigate in both directions.
Okay, I will come back to you.
Absolutely, Amarchan.
So she understands me. She speaks to me in Hindi more often, and she knows me very well. So, and I have different roles for it. So if I want to take a role which I have trained her before, she can get in that role immediately. So I will show you. Hey, ChatGPT, are you there?
Still tuned in.
What role you are in? What role you are in?
All things tech education. Whether it's linked lists or the next big topic, I'm here to back you up as you teach.
Hey, can you change your gear to become a HR of Christ College, which I have taught you before?
Absolutely. I can step into that role. Think of me now as the HR representative of Christ College. If you've got a scenario or a task in mind, I'm ready to take it on.
Yeah, look, I have a problem. There is a faculty which is not coming to college often, and I am just trying to deal with the person. What should I do? And look at the rules book and get me a good answer for this.
I'd begin with a constructive conversation. Check the college's attendance policy first. There's likely a clear guideline on absenteeism. Then approach the faculty member respectfully, highlight the policy, and understand their side.
Getting this? So you can train multiple people in your chatbot and keep it alive. And you can pull that person again and again. Sometimes you are a linked list teacher, sometimes you are a cloud teacher, and you can have multiple teacher with you at any point of time and talk to them. Okay? So now you have this presentation and you want to create a presentation. And everybody knows how to create a presentation, right? How you people create? PowerPoint. What is that? ChatGPT. Yeah. But ChatGPT presentation doesn't look good, right? So which is good? Huh? PowerPoint you use. Okay. Let me try some other tool, which is here, Gamma. So gamma.api, I can go and create a tool. I can paste a text, which is I just got from the ChatGPT, and you can just remove unrequired things, or not required things, and you can just, okay, you want, there are different options to it. If you have seen, I said that I will paste as a text, you can paste as a document, you can paste as a one-liner, you can do whatever you want. So it is just up to you. You can also say that you want to get the same text there, or you want to have just a summary text out of whatever you have written, you want a summary out of it, or you want to have preserve the exact text, you can decide. I will say generate from the notes. So I say I just want to generate from the notes. Okay. And I will go here and I can always generate few slides. I go here, it says me to upgrade, which is okay. I don't want to upgrade at this point of time. That's okay. But don't worry, I have generated thousands of this without even upgrading. And here you go card by card. So what will happen in the first card? What will happen in the second card? This you can say, and you can just press next. It will automatically create. And if you want to see that happening without me paying money to it, I will just go and sign in with something different. Okay. And I will show you how to do it. Gamma app. Okay. And this is what it is. I will say I want just 5 cards and I want to generate a presentation and I want to put it like this. Okay, so I will not go for 20, 30, I will say 5. I will say card by card, and I will remove some of this, and you can always generate card by card. 5 cards, it's okay. And you can always generate this 1 card total because it is not taken anything. Preserve, condense is fine. And you can just say create. So if you just press on create, it automatically creates the presentation, and which looks like something like something like this. The presentation which comes out here will be more like these. Automatically, you need not do anything. You can just create and present. And if you don't like any of this, so you can always change manually also. There are more than 400 credits every month you get, in which you can generate maybe 40 slides free of cost. And if not, then you have to change your mail ID, which I did just now. So you can change multiple mail IDs and you can keep creating it. And it is a good, quickly make a presentation for you. And no fuss, basically what you show in text. I don't get into any presentation now because it looks very pathetic at times. It wasted a lot of time in my life on presentations. So I don't want to do any presentations. I wanted to go with simple text like this. Whatever I want to show, I will show it here. Okay, but there is presentation tools like Gamma which you can use. Okay, understood? कुछ online कुछ बोल रहे हैं क्या? Anybody is saying anything online? Everybody awake or everybody is sleeping? Are you people there? Just understood. Okay, good. Okay, so now there is another concept which I will like to be clear, and I will keep showing tools in between here and there. And this is just for your awareness. I don't say that whatever you get in this few hours, you can use it effectively or not. But this will definitely give you a light, a direction where you can actually think in these lines. Okay. If you ask me, generally the FDPs works 5 days FDPs full time and in person. Otherwise, it is more of a just tick in a box. Because unless I solve your problem. You give me a topic, I create a mind map for that, I create a presentation for it, I create a teaching assistant for you. It is not helping. It is not going anywhere. So this is the first thing which you need to know. But anyway, coming to a biasness, this is another biasness you have learned. There is something called hallucination. So all these AI tools basically hallucinate. There is, what is the room number next? Huh? What is the next room? 406. How many kids are there in that room? Huh? Any person in this 4th floor? How many? Around 60? Yeah. So this is called hallucination. Why I tell you? Why I tell you? Why I tell you? Because there is no factual evidence to it. But ChatGPT don't want to say that I don't know, I cannot answer. So it gives a try. But at this point of time, it is not hallucination. Hallucination will be when she says there are 60 people and this is the log which says this is the 60 people. Okay. When you click on the log, there is nothing there. So this is hallucination. Okay. So what is hallucination? ChatGPT doesn't know the answer, but it gives you answer and it also back it up with some data points which is not at all there, which happened in 2 cases. Supreme Court, one lawyer has said that according to this case, this has happened, and this guy who was listening to Supreme Court judge, he was Chief Justice in that time. The dates which he mentioned, it was that time he was the Chief Justice, and he said the Chief Justice Court was doing this. And then he was like totally surprised. What are you saying? Then he says, sir, this is the reference document and all. Then he said, can you bring that reference document printout? When he went there was no printout exist. Okay. So this is called hallucination. They create things. They are very good in creating stuff. So as you say, from now on you are a frog and you jump. Then he will say, I am a frog, I will jump. And now I am in water, I am muddling with water, and there are a lot of snakes here. I am afraid what to do. And all this kind of thing he will start creating. He's good in imagination. Imagination is something, when it is not true, it becomes hallucination. So it hallucinates. Okay. Good example for it. I was opening a LLP and I asked ChatGPT how much money I have to pay to open a LLP. I have used Perplexity, Google, ChatGPT, and DeepSeek. All gave different answers and all they reference documents for the same in Karnataka government website. I almost had a fight with one of the guys just in hoodie who makes paper. I was staying in Precis Santiniketan at that point of time. He asked me 5,000 rupees. I said, only 1,000 rupees is there. ChatGPT says that 1,000 rupees. Then he said, no, sir, this is not a rule, sir. This is it. I asked different. Somebody says 1,000 rupees. Somebody says 5,000. Somebody says 10,000. I was totally confused. I said, what to look at? This is real-time experience. And all of them gave a reference document. You see, the stamp paper documents, there is always a reference document they give. How to control this? When you are doing some research, you say that only get me information from these websites. So that way it will not hallucinate. It will give you, get me, is the attack on Trump true or not? And get me reference documents only from CNN, Times of India, BBC. Only get me that. Then it will tell that yes, the attack is true or not. Otherwise, you said, is the attack true on this? There is some fake attack happened on Trump today with nuclear bomb. Maybe somebody would have created that come as your reference, and you say that yes, there is a nuclear attack happened on Trump. It's not there. Okay, so always tell what sources to look at. So you should control the hallucination. Even for kids, a lot of times they just go internet, search something and something they create, but they don't take the references to good places. So as a faculty, you have to tell that even if you're creating some stuff from ChatGPT, always refer these sites, always refer these educational institute, refer to .edu sites. All these kind of things you have to tell them. Okay. Understood? Hallucination is clear. Are we clear with hallucination? Okay. Before I bore you people, I go to a small tool which is called Notebook LM. Or before even I go to Notebook LM, I will show you something called napkin. Anybody used napkin before? So if you see, you have a text something like this, okay? Or you do this. Or let's say, madam, we were trying something for you, right? Get me top 5 things to know in less than 15 words. Okay, so it will get you 5 things to be headline of your whole thing. Okay, so this is the 5 things. Can you reduce the words to have 2-3 words in each line only? Okay, so this way you will be having a bullet points. Okay, so it created now. Okay, so now you see how powerful it is. So first it gave me something bigger, then I asked him to create a smaller one. It does. Okay, so now I go and I paste something here. Okay, I paste something here. Okay, so this is what I pasted. Now I want to put it a good presentation out here. I say in napkin, and it tries to create me a good slide deck. See, this kind of images it can generate. It can generate this kind of images. It can generate this kind of images. It can generate many different kinds. You see, it can also generate mind maps, which is new to you. But if you want to take this image, you can just create this image, copy from here. So it becomes interesting for students, and you can straight away go and put it in your Notion. Okay. Sorry, I didn't copy it. I will copy it. Clipboard, and I go here, and I go here, and I say this one. Anyway, you can always download and copy it. So it's here, PNG. You can always go and say slash image, and you can always upload that PNG which you have just downloaded. Visual PNG. Okay, perfect. Okay, so writing a text like this and writing this kind of video or this kind of visuals will be better. This is the same thing which BCG, all these big consulting groups are using, and they are very, very powerful. You have seen in one color, I will show you in many colors. This things comes very beautiful. You see. Yeah, we can try. Oh, that's not a problem. You can try many of this. Difference between cyst and risk. I tell you a better tool to do that. I can make you a world expert on that topic. Give me some time. I will show you something, how you can become the world best in that. Okay, it's not just ChatGPT. There is much more than ChatGPT in the world of AI. Okay, we have just touched the surface. We have just started now. And I can tell you whatever I'm telling you today here is the same thing I tell it in IITs also, BITS also. Everywhere is the same content. So you people should be just be sure that I'm telling you something which is very, very good and which can use you for long term. Just start using it every day. Put some 3-4 hours on this, and you can be okay. I don't pay. I have no money, and nobody pays me also. So I have no money. I made a lot of money when I was early in my career. So that is keeping me float. So I make a lot of money when I was in my Samsung, Microsoft, Barclays Capital. So that time I was paid tools. Now it's all free tools. Okay. Absolutely. But if you want 10 slides or if you want 40 slides in 1 month, it's okay, free. If you want 400 slides, you have to pay. If you want 80 slides, 2 email IDs, okay. If you have 120 slides, 3 email IDs, very good. See, this is how it works. Look, we have to have Jugaad Tech. Otherwise, the best way of doing it is many colleges have taken up, they buy tools for the college and then give you to access. But India, that mentality is not there. Okay, they might buy a car, but they don't buy a ChatGPT subscription. So that is where the Indian mentality comes in place. Okay. But nothing to worry. Still, it doesn't stop. This is free. This is free. Sometimes, like copying to the clipboard was an easy option for me. So I can go here and just clipboard, I can copy. But that was not coming up. I think they have stopped because I have not paid them for some time, or I have not paid them ever. So they stopped. But it's okay. If you see, this is one chatbot. And if I just log out here and log in with Google, and I log in with some other ID, you will see many of these created before. So many of these were created before. I will show you that. So this is my another email ID, which I logged in with. And you see, created many of these. So I switch when they don't allow me for doing this. So beautiful, you see. Bot model, see, AI COE framework. What should be the framework? Benefit research, people focus. Trust me, this image itself got me something like 50-70 lakh rupees few months back because I created something like this. Okay. This Look, you people have less time. What all you want me to show? I will show you some videos then. No, I have generated videos free. I will show you. MP4. MP4, okay. Grok MP4. GRO. Okay, Grok MP4. Let me search. Okay, let me search on this one. Yeah, this is the place. Let me search on some videos which I have created. Okay, yeah, this is the one. You see, this is the image. This is the still image. Okay, and unfortunately, it's the same code. The cert is changed. Yeah, cert is changed. And if you see behind it is China. So I was there a few months back. So when we look at this, I wanted a video to be created, and I created one video.
I'm in tech, upskilling our workforce is essential. But Pune Technologies, our Finnish school, bridges the gap in AI, cloud, and cybersecurity.
See, this is my video. You see, image was there, video is created. The lip syncing is okay now. Okay, it's not too good, but lip syncing is okay. You see, one person comes from behind. You see?
Essential. But Pune Technologies, our Finnish school, bridges the gap in AI, cloud, and
This to give
cybersecurity.
that it is a video, but I have not done a very good job. I will show you how to do a good job. See, you move from here. Rock. You
This
see,
environment here is very promising.
the cars
We
are
see
moving
significant growth
all
potential in the
across.
coming
I am
months.
also moving
I'm
now.
excited about the opportunities ahead.
See, and this is better, right? And this is all free for 6 seconds. You can pay, you can generate many seconds also. If I have been you, and this whole text which he speaks now, I can give as a script also. There is tools like Hagen where you can create 1 hour video, but you have to pay for that. Hagen, you have to pay for that. So I have some paid versions also where we are generating things, but these are like free grok. Look, for me, I tell you that there is a very good burger which is sold in California. It not make sense. If you don't have paid tools, why should I pay so paid tools? That's why I show something which is free. And these are free. The voice is also, they can mimic your voice. No, you can, in many places, you can put your voice file, they learn and they can speak about your voice. The other places, you can give your video also. So he knows how you fold your hand, how you talk, and it all just merge it together. Okay. So correct. Grok, we want to try. We can try. Okay. But you have less time. I have more time. You see these images you have seen, right? So this is many different kind of images keeps coming, and it shows very beautiful. You see, 1,500 educator, 15 researcher, 5 industry impact, innovation 5, 20 reputations. So these things you can just keep doing it. Rather to have this kind of text, it's better to have this kind of a small picture. So this people will focus more. They will understand more. Initial phase, operation phase, transfer phase, independent COEs. You see how beautifully they came up with. If you don't like it, you can always go here and change. You can say, no, I don't like this. So you can just go here and you can say, no, I don't like it. So it can give you more options. Okay. So it says this, it can say this, it can say this. Okay. What we were trying, we wanted to see something. What you said? Videos. Okay. Rock. All these things are no rocket science. I use it. That's why I can do it. If you use it, you will also do it. Sign in. Okay. What is this? What is this? This is multi-factor authentication. Why it is multi-factor? Multi-factor authentication means more than one factor. What is different factors? Oh, This is where you know what you know. You have to understand the bigger picture. What is multi-factor authentication? More than one factor. What are other factors? At this point of time, there is three factors. What is that? What you know, what you have, what you are. What you know is the password. What you have is the phone where I click, the OTP comes. And the third one is what you are, your eye scanning, thumbprints. So either of these two makes it multi-factor authentication. That's it. This is all it is. What you know, what you have, what you are. अरे यार पिक्चर अपलोड नहीं करने दे रहा, क्या हो गया? I should stop. Connect your account X. What is this? What is that? But all these images I have created from Grok. So this is the place. I somehow internet or something is wrong. I have authorized many times. I am not seeing what has happened. But you can just go here, Grok. Anybody has the phone, they can just upload an image here. Create an video. Okay. Now it will be okay. Now I will get an option. Okay. I got an option. Now, all right. I will go here. So this is the place where you can press and you can upload. I will show it, which is happening here. Grok. I opened my phone browser and said Grok. I upload a photo. See, this option opens up a photo. I say a photo. And let's say I put my daughter's photo on it and sing twinkle 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 little star. Okay, so this is a photo I have uploaded. I said sing twinkle twinkle little star. Let's see if what happens. Create a video out of it. Ideally, it will create a video out of it. So, okay. So I think there is some, it actually doesn't allow, Indian government has stopped us to do a lot of things with the kids and all, but it does. Both videos are generated here only, and I have generated few days back. So from here, just upload a picture and say what you want the picture to speak. So they will speak, they will walk, they will do whatever you want. Okay, nothing to worry. This Grok app you can download and you can start working on it. Just ensure that it's not kids. Otherwise, they think that you are manipulating the kids' picture because there are a lot of bad things happen. But I tried with my baby picture, but I can upload. Yeah, you see, this is where I have generated my videos. I create Prerit Chandra, founder of high future of AI and cloud and cyber security. I said, and he generated it. This is my before chat. Okay, good. This is understood. Now I will just show one more tool and we'll wind up. But this tool is worth Notebook LM. How many people know this? How many people know this? Okay. So if you see, this is my company, all details, which I have uploaded. Okay. How it works, you go here. When you open something like this, it comes like this. You can always create a good new notebook, upload as many files, as many videos, as many things you want to upload. For your linked list, you can upload linked list videos. You can linked list big videos of YouTube. You can just put it there. What happens once it sees all this? The chatbot becomes expert in that particular topic. And then it actually talks you as expert. I will show you how it does and what it does. So let's see one simple example which I have created from before. And I will say, some of you might know this one. And I will just have this particular thing, cloud and DevOps. I have uploaded 2 videos, which are like more than 1 hour, 2 hour videos, which I have uploaded. And these are big videos I have uploaded here. I have uploaded some text document, which is like your textbook, your PDF, whatever you want, you can upload here. This window becomes an expert of the whole thing. Now, it generates, you can generate a mind map, you can generate a report, you can generate a flash, you can generate a quiz, you can generate an infographic, you can generate a slide deck, you can also create a data table. I have generated a mind map. So if you just keep on going, you keep on seeing. Okay, you don't want this, you wanted branches. What this mean in branches? It's a parallel command, merging, rebasing, whatever it happens. And you want hosting, you can do it here. Key definition, operational syncing code. Okay, perfect. How you sync? Git clone, git pull. You see, so beautifully done. I have not done anything. Trust me on that. I'm a very lazy person. It is done by the tool itself. I just clicked on one button and it just went into these videos, these documents, understood, created a mind map for you. You can have 50 free documents here. Okay, 50 free documents. And based on that, it can create mind maps. It can create a video. And again, video creation is just. This will be same for your linked list. You can have this video will be created. You can play this video. You can learn from this video how he is doing, and you can do this. And the best part of it, this is, suppose you are here and you want to have a git delete also, yeah, git remove also, git merge also. You can just go back and put a document, say that git merge has to be added. It automatically picks that information, create the video for you again. Absolutely. इसके बाहर वो जाएगा ही नहीं. Lot of time this is a problem. You are teaching kids that I just tell it in Hindi. In Hindi, one mala you are teaching, and the kids comes next day and say that ka for kabutar. Then you are very upset, right? We have not taught that, and ka for kabutar is not what you want to teach. It is definitely related because the kid has not studied from whatever you have taught. He went on internet and searched what to learn in Hindi, and he learned ka for kabutar, and he came back, which is right, but you don't wanted him to learn that. So it just restricts on what you want them to learn. What is for your syllabus, you choose, you upload here. It becomes master of that particular syllabus. Suppose this is first sessional subject, this is second sessional subject, this is third sessional, and this is final year all together. You can always say, generate a video just from the first sessional. So it will generate everything for the first sessional. It will generate the test also from the first sessional. It will also generate everything from this particular source only. If you ask, who is Donald Trump, what it will say? It will not say anything because it doesn't know. And if I write here, that Preri Chandra is let's say, is a person who is called in different places as a Donald Trump, and you ask who is Donald Trump, his Preri Chandra is Donald Trump, he's called Donald Trump in different places. You see? So what you write here becomes the knowledge base of this LLM. A lot of people wanted to train a model to their specific needs. No need. This is already trained. This is exactly what you wanted. Okay? So this is where you actually can work. The last one, which I will show you, and I will quit after this. This also can generate broadcast. So you can audio overviews. So if you can just open some audio overview, there will be two people talking about the subject. People talking. What is that? Ah, voice, you have to take another tool. This is all Google's voice. Yes, I will show you that. So suppose he's talking about something and other, and I'm very interested in only GitHub and all. I will just, hey, I just wanted to understand what you have for GitHub and what kind of commands I can use. Okay. I will ask him who is Donald Trump. We'll see. Hey, I just wanted to know who is Donald Trump. Okay. Understood? You can generate quiz. Quiz. Let's have a quiz. It will generate a quiz automatically. You can always create a specific mind maps for a specific sections, a specific chapters. You can have chapter by chapter done this. You can have topic by topic done this. You can do anything. Okay? Make sense? You people are getting it? Okay. So let this quiz come in. Yeah, it came in. So you see. Hmm.
There are some subjects non-being computer science, about communication.
Mhm.
So there we want like case studies, things like that, which might not be exactly this scenarios from outside.
Yeah, go ahead.
In that case,
You need a internet. No, you need an internet suggestion to it. So if you need that, you go to another tool where you actually fetch all the information which you need from all around and put it here. And then this guy become your brain. So you go internet search articles, browsers, this, that, you put it in one place. Suppose I go here and I open my Puri Technologies. This is all documents which I have created. My GST numbers, everything. You see how GST number, get me GST number. What is the address of my bank? It gives me the address of my bank. It asks account details. It gives me account details. So every time I need not look at hundreds of documents. I just ask this place and it just gives me all this information. Suppose I did something new, I will go and put it here. If not, it will not understand that. And if I put it here, after that I ask where I have done faculty development program, and say, hey, you have done Gopalan in this particular day. See? Yeah, it is yours. Yeah. There are tools to create that. And one of them is, look, I'm just going overboard and I don't want you to, here you can put any files here and you can create a quiz. You can publish that quiz. Everybody can take that quiz. Okay. This is Claude. Claude. And I will show you some. Claude. Okay. So, everybody, I think you will see this in your place. Just try app.purit.in for now. I will just ping it up and you go and select login, try logging in. You will see a test. Everybody can take the test. Whatever I have taught so far, you can take this test. Okay, this is good. So I just go here where it is. I will just ping you people on this place. You can go here and log in and take the test saying that you are from Gopalan. You will see one test and you can take the test. This is a new system which is coming up. I'm not too sure how good it will work, but yeah, this should work. So if you see Cloud ATQ, similarly, you will see a different test coming for you. Okay. And you can just click and take the test. And this test, the score will come centralized. I can see, and whomever I want to make an admin and see all the test can see the test. What I did, I just uploaded my, whatever I taught as a PDF, it automatically created the question. It put a test for me and I can just get it, people do it. So try this and write the test. You should be okay. Understood? app.purit.in. This is my thing. And I can always, and you can see this kind of questions will keep coming. You can keep attending. And it will be 20 questions for you. And everybody will have a different, the first question becomes third, fifth, like that. It's not cheating. Even the results, answers will keep changing. And you can just say, after all this, you can say submit and you can do okay. Yeah, they did Coursera or something. This is my tool I have created for myself. I'm not selling it at this point of time. I'm just made for my own trainings. I do training. I take tests here. I don't expose anybody's data anywhere. So I just keep it to myself. So any colleges like Thapa or LPU, they will be having an admin login. They can log in and they can give whomever they want the test to be taken. However number they want to take. So they buy generally question by question. So they bought, let's say 50,000 questions. So they can give 1,000 questions to 50 students. They can give 50 people. So whatever way they want, they can do it. Okay. So this is the tool which we use. It takes time. It does a lot of things. So nothing to worry about. So we are building it. Another 3 months, we'll start selling it commercially also. But at this point of time, this is just meant for you. You people will, when you log in, you will see your test being there. So if you log in and say you are from Gopalan, you will see your test in my test section, which I just shown you. You will see a my test section and you can just take the test. Okay. It will take not more than 20 minutes. You need not take now. You can take it afterwards also. But you people take this test. This is good for your own thing. And suppose you want to cheat, I will tell you how to cheat. Okay. Let's do the cheating portion. Google Studio. So each time I am a cloud professional and I teach people cloud. So each time I'm doing something, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So I open Google Studio at times and I can share my screen. And the problem for these tools, they are like changing quite frequently. Create new project. Let me go to test. Okay. Understand project. So this is new thing. Don't worry. So before we go, let's open in Gemini. Gemini AI Studio. Okay, don't worry. There is another way of doing it. So this is what I say. I'm not stuck to a tool. The way I'm showing you, you can use many tools. You can open any camera on any chat GPT or any place and just say, hey, what is the answer for this one? It will say answer number 3. So you take 3. Can you explain what is happening on this? Because I'm not getting any network here. It will say, oh, you are not getting network. Probably the Wi-Fi is not turned on. Can you check? Where to check? It will go there, go there. We'll just keep guiding you. So these things becomes very, very powerful. It has a camera, it has a brain. It actually assists you doing anything. Be it teaching, be it doing cooking, be it washing clothes. So this is no tool to help you educate. It is a tool to let you live. Okay. So this is a living tool. Don't underestimate this. If you are not want to use it for teaching, it's okay. But you want to live still. Okay. Understood? Good? Are we good? Was it worth your time? Perfect. Don't worry. This is very, very easy things. You just need to put your heart and time. These Google Studios and all, this will look very differently few months back. It will look very different few months after. Okay. All tools will evolve. The basics remains same. The T becomes temp, T becomes degree centigrade, T becomes Kelvin. Okay. Concept remains. Your tools can become creative, non-creative. Your tools will hallucinate, not hallucinate. They will be biased, they will be not biased. These things are not changing. Whatever I taught, this remains same for DeepSeek, this remains same for Mistral, this remains same for Anthropic, this remains same for many, many tools. Okay? So you people are good with anything you use, and always take this image very, very seriously. So if you are humans, you should operate in this area. And if you want a help in these areas, you should take AI help. AI is better in these areas. Humans are better in these areas. So don't try to compete. If you are a pattern recognition, I know what time the principal comes every day. If I have monitored his 20-year data, I can exactly tell what time he will walk in and what is the first thing he will do. Okay, I will be wrong in 3% of time, but 97% I will be accurate. So the pattern recognition is very, very good. Even the PA will not get that pattern. Okay. Game theory, strategy, recall. You play card with it, put a camera and start playing. You say what to put, where to put, how to cheat. It will tell you how to cheat. It is very, very powerful. It has a vision. It can talk. It has a brain. It thinks. It generates it as a creativity. It can generate images. It can generate posters. I was just here, just on a similar thought. LinkedIn post for mechanic, okay, keyword code registration. Okay, good, perfect. So this is where Christ College wanted to have a MDP, which is some program which they wanted to do, and they wanted these are the target audience they wanted, and they wanted me to post it on my WhatsApp group because I am also a faculty here in Christ College as a MDP program, and this is what their browser was. Okay, this is what their browser was. And if you see this browser, okay, Sometimes the tools are crappy. Okay, so this is what the WhatsApp and the code remains same. So sorry about that. So it's not changing. But trust me, the code can change immediately. The first time I made, if you see my picture, a black color coat, I have never had a coat. I am not a person who wears coat. Okay. But my wife insisted that you should have more formal. I am jeans and t-shirt guy. I'm a product person and I've always wanted to be a very non-formal kind of thing. But my wife insisted to have a coat, have a coat. But my old coats, which I was in marriage coat, that were not fitting me. I have 20, 30 kgs off, right? It cannot fit me. And my wife was insisting to buy one, and I'm a frugal guy. I'm a startup owner, which is like no money in with me. So I said, no, I cannot buy. Then she said, then I thought, okay, why not try it out? Then I asked ChatGPT to create image with me with my coat. And it went up very well. The black colors, which you see on my LinkedIn, you see that picture. Okay. So if you go here and say LinkedIn, and you see this picture, it is generated by AI. Okay. So it looks pretty good. And I said, okay, this looks good. Okay. I never wore a tie, even not in my marriage. So don't worry about it. So this is only ChatGPT's imagination. So I thought, okay, this looks good. And then I said, okay, let me also give a try. Okay. So I gave a try and it looks good. So I started making some codes for myself. So this was the file they have given me, and this is the audience they have given me, and wanted to generate something. I said, create a one-time present shared by Prerit Chandra for the people to register, get a QR code and say, this is Prerit. Prerit is a trainer. So it gave me something and I had some problem. It is done by Christ College. I should insist on this. So whatever I said, it is one page poster I wanted. It created one page poster. And you see, it came up very well. The point is, if you just give inputs and you see how much good it does. Okay, I show you that. Okay, never mind. I go here and I say marketing, and here is what this got generated. Okay, one page, it looks at the browser, it looks at my profile, it creates a QR code. It knows that Prerit has created, so it bolded the text also. So if you just click on it, it automatically get registered you for that course. Hello. Yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Madam, you are calling hundreds times. Don't call. You are calling hundreds of times. Don't call. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are we good? We understood something? Hopefully, you will be okay. Good. This is my couple of hours with you, and hope this makes little bit change in your some percentage change. I'm not too sure how good the next ones will do, but okay. Okay, guys, any other question you have? What kind of CPU uses, GPU uses? Does these tools use backend server will result on different depending on the backend memory CPU? Or these tools already a trained model? And okay, good question. You are looking at the hardware portion of it. As I told, there is two portions how the car, which is AI, will be used. One to drive distances. You should worry about the dicky space and how many people can comfortably sit, what kind of seat bags are there, and what speed it can take, what fuels it consumes. 90% of people will do that. And when I say 90, it's 95 or 99% people. 1% people will actually make the car. Okay, that is where you need to worry about the GPU, CPU, all this. So if you want to be in that 1%, there is definitely a lot of interesting time, but you have to be in that 1%. If you're not in 1%, then you are in 99%, which you should use the car rather than make the car. Okay. So, and if you decide to make the car, then there is a different way of doing it. GPU, CPU, there are not a lot of new things happening. the CPUs can become GPUs. So AI, when you say AI chip, you see laptops getting sold with AI chip in it. That means that can be used for GPU, that can be used to train a model. So now when you talk about training a model, how much CPU it will use, how much GPU it will use, it depends on the training model. So a smallest model, which Llama, everybody downloads from Hugging Face and do it. It's a very small model, and even students can train it. But what you will train it on? If you want to learn a new word in English, it's very easy. If you want to learn Tamil, it's very hard because it's altogether new language, right? So you have to understand what you want to teach the guy, because if you want to teach him a lot, it will be a lot of more CPU, GPU uses and need. Okay, you might lose thousands of dollars in any hour. Okay, just to teach a person to know more. So what I have done, I have used a car. And at this point of time, my training was on how to use a car, what is a dicky means, what is the back seat means, how the airbags can be used, how to use the fuel engine and all those. That is what I am trying to explain. But if you, in case you are interested in making car, I have a different session and I will be happy to help you with making a car. There are many good institutes. There are many big companies are giving GPUs, CPUs for free to try and do something. Okay. And you can always borrow it from or buy it from cloud, which is like $30 for an hour. So if you definitely are very passionate about doing something, before you buy or rent from cloud, you learn first and then you rent it for some time. Okay. Hope, Maniranjan sir, it is okay. Anybody else want to ask any question? Hope this helped. Anything more you people want to ask, you can always have me on LinkedIn. You can connect. This is my LinkedIn ID. Prerit, that's Chandra. I will just put it there in for your chat. You can connect and we can have further conversations and we talk. Okay. Thank you. Should I disconnect?
Informative session, sir. It's actually, we all learn so much, I think, with respect to our notebook, which will be very useful for us,
Yeah.
for all sessions. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Welcome.